Mr. Karawe joins us now. He's the General Secretary, and he's on the phone line. Mr. Karawe, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you for your time. So the Agric Minister says the figures of employment have definitely increased, and he uses output as his justification. Exactly how do we measure that?
Well, that is the point that all of us we have to ask the minister to do so, because this is the challenge since 2017, when the claim was made that per the Planting for Food and Jobs program, 745 and later on 750,000 jobs were created. We demanded to know how they were created, and also wanted to know where the jobs are. And that has not yet been explained, and that has not yet been proven where the jobs are through the Planting for Food and Jobs program.
Okay, but his argument is that the output has increased. That is measurable, it's verifiable. So if indeed the tonnage of our produce has gone up, does it not follow, does it not stand to reason that it would require more labor in order to produce this increased output?
You know, when you talk about labor, are you talking about labor that leads to remuneration, or you are talking about labor that just man hours? Look, if you have a certain quantity that is two acres and more, or up to 5 acres, and because you have now subscribed to the improved seed and then the fertilizer for the same acreage, your output goes up. And because your output goes up, you automatically need additional hands to be able to deal with the output. To some extent, yes, but it is not necessarily the case that when your output goes up, you must have additional hands to take care of it, because it doesn't factor in that way. So that is where it is not scientifically determined. And the figures that came out as jobs that have been created with the program are it's so questionable, in the sense that it's so huge that you can't generate those type of jobs using a program that was targeting only 5 crops. Even now, though it has been extended to cover other crops, you cannot generate those type of jobs or that number of jobs. So it's quite theoretical analysis, but on the ground, where are the jobs? Because those jobs cannot be factored in anywhere. You can't identify them, and jobs are tangibles. Jobs are not. We have not yet reached a situation whereby you can do agriculture with technology that does not allow the physical presence of the one who is providing the labor.
So, Mr. Karawe, let me ask you this. You have an association, a union. Instead of simply disputing the government's figures, have you done anything about gathering your own data so that we can have at least one reliable source?
Well, there's one thing. If something is wrong, you don't need to come with another alternative to prove that that thing is wrong. The point is that they are claiming that the jobs have been created. Now, I think that whoever is interested in jobs creation, just like we are interested in job creation, should ask them, they should show you the jobs. Because jobs are very verifiable. You have a job and you are in the studio there, I can always locate you, you are at Joy there. If you are not there, they will say you have gone somewhere. But I am also having a job. You know where you can find me. If I'm not in my office, I may probably be somewhere else. And that is the case with jobs. So if you cannot they should be able to show us where the jobs are.